Alright guys, welcome back. And for all you new people, welcome. Now, I did change things a little bit. So originally I started a series on regular straight vanilla Skyrim. I might keep that up, I might not, I haven't decided yet. But I have decided to do one on a Skyrim mod. There's a mod pack out there called Skyrim Enderal. So I've heard really good things about it. I've played a little bit through the beginning portions of it in a solo character just to kind of get a feel for it. So I think we're going to go ahead and do a series on it. I don't know if we'll do how many of the side quests and stuff we'll do, but we'll definitely do a fair bit of the game. I do want to take a look at it. I've heard really good things about this. This is played with the standard edition of Skyrim. This is not the special edition, just so you know. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this started. Let's start a new game. We'll get going here. With this mod, the graphics have been updated. The continent is completely rearranged. This is a completely different game than standard Skyrim. They also have new music, and all the stuff has been changed. It's actually pretty fantastic from what I've seen so far. And I look forward to playing it through with you guys. This will take a minute to load. Now, one thing I do want to say, you may want to play through it in Novice when you first start, because the game is pretty difficult. Starting out, it has what seems to be upgraded damage and things like that. All the skills have been rearranged. Everything is new and fresh. You do have to manage your health quite a bit in this one, at least in the beginning, so keep that in mind. You're going to want to keep a very close eye on this. It does look, I have to say, very pretty. This mod does some fantastic things with the Skyrim engine. I do want to also warn you, this mod can be a little creepy at times. This mod is a little bit darker than the standard Skyrim tale, so keep that in mind. We're going to harvest some things. It does have alchemy and things like that. There are also a lot of other new skills and abilities and things like that that are floating around as well. So let's go ahead and get in the story here. As you can see, the scenery is just phenomenal. They did such a good job with rendering and creating this modded universe. It looks beautiful. So we're coming up to see Daddy. There's Daddy. Let's talk to Daddy.
There. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it?
Did we find what?
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
Did I find what? No?
Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places.
Maybe I am.
Ever think of that? Oh well, who knows?
You're not a very nice man.
Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
I do want to point out there's a lot of blood on this stump right here. So, that doesn't bode well for how things are going to go here. Here's our house. Keep a kind of look at this house, because we will probably see this in game later. Hint. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Is that anything we can harvest? Nope. Let's get inside. Tomatoes. You can loot things like usual. This is using the Sky UI for the inventory management. So if you enjoy that, this is definitely for you. A lot of the some of the characters and things like that you may see lying around that are been renamed and changed to different things. That's not spooky at all, is it? Creepy. Anyway, there's a meat recipe here. Savory meat pies. There's our recipe. There are also blueprints in this game, which allow us to do craft different things, but we'll talk more about that once we get into it. Let's enjoy the game here a little bit. There are books on the shelf here. I didn't read these the last time I came through here. I don't know. It doesn't look like they do anything for you. No. I'm seeing a theme here, though. The Art of Crispy Meat. Alright, then. There's a doll on the table. More crispy meat. Definitely a theme in this house. There's a post there. That's why I can't walk over there. Did he come inside already? Usually doesn't come inside until I get over here. That requires a key. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Now keep in mind, this is just the intro.
I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we? What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
I don't mind to say this guy creeps me out, like seriously. So I only have one option here.
Oh, we both know that's a lie. You did it.
Sorry, I'll try not to skip the dialogue.
First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And...
yeah.
Oh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this.
You're a weird dude.
No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry.
Still only one option.
Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining?
Uh-oh.
You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have...
Things are going bad.
Just a little less merciful.
Things are going south, folks. We are in deep doo-doo.
Pious. Because then, I would have realized that you were tainted by sin.
Oh, yeah.
Any of this had ever happened.
This can't be good.
And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born.
You're a nice man.
Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead
Oh, boy.
forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget.
Oh, that's not good.
Now enough of this useless chatter.
That kind of went right off in my face.
Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
So has anybody ever told you you're crazy, man? Completely crazy.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most. They ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork, having long stood still. Its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
All right. So, that is the basis for our story.
Quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what?
Maybe I do.
Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it? Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess.
Indeed.
Ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this. For what happened to your family, I mean.
Do I blame myself? I don't think I do. I don't know my history, because we just started, but... Temple killed them, not me. I know that. Let's go with that one.
You're right. But who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now.
Maybe.
It's
But I'm
strange,
betting not.
isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane.
Well, it still might be.
There's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache.
It's not our fault. Me too, but we're going to pay our debt. Can't afford the passage fee.
Damn it, we're thieves. Frauds. And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Alright, this is our character creation. So let's see what we have here. Start at the bottom. Originate from namesake desert continent. Immoral. Alright. Has secluded people. See built. Big trading company. Alright. What's next? Full-fledged part of civilized world. No. We have the casters. Traveling minstrels. Should we go desert people, maybe? Let's go with the desert people. Let's see how these guys play out. I think this is a good one to start us off. We'll play as a male character. That's fine. Skin color's fine. Weight's fine. Not too worried about any of that. I'm not going to do too much of the deep customization because I don't think it's particularly necessary, honestly, unless you're trying to create a specific face. Which we're not really doing for this, so I'm just going to kind of move on. Mouth types. Let's get to the hair. What does your hair look like now? So your hair is a little bit braided and yawn back. What do we got here? Bald. Should we have hair? Okay, if we're from the desert, we've probably got pretty short hair, I'd imagine. Or long hair, maybe we could do that. Does that make us look awesome? Yeah, it kind of sort of does. We might go ahead and keep that. Beard. Scruffy. A little bit of a beard. A lot of beard. I'm kind of partial to the slightly fuzzy stage here. Not that one. Not that one. Go a little bit further. There we go. Let's go with that. That looks pretty good. Excellent. We have weird eyes, but that's alright. Let's go with their hair color here. Blonde is a terrible idea. Let's not do that. Maybe a redhead. That looks weird. Let's stick with the black. I think that goes the best. All right, let's go ahead and be done. Let's move on. I don't want to spend too much time creating character. There we go. We'll just call ourselves MM. We all know what that stands for.
Right, I remember. She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't
Yes.
it? Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children.
Doesn't it, though?
Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand. Wait. You hear that?
No, I don't.
Someone's coming.
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them anymore.
Somebody is coming.
That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days. Back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat.
All right.
Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp, quickly. Put out the lamp. Good. Now, quiet.
All right.
Aha, here we go.
Shh.
Man, it smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
I think that might be bad, but I'm not sure.
Crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
We know there's people moving around down there. We can sort of see them.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy. I'll take the young one. Go.
Just for the record, I think this is a terrible idea. Just saying. By the way, I can't see anything.
Throw a hook to the face.
Let's get in the fight.
Come on, dodge. You can do it.
He moved on me. We got this. Done and done.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Yeah, we're in trouble now. Let's see. Kill them is safer that way. Maybe we should turn ourselves in. Tie them up and gag them.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then.
Indeed.
Help me search. There must be a rope or something.
Let's find some rope.
I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board.
Put our hands down because we look dumb.
I just can't.
What's in here? Wine, wine. Okay, we don't need wine.
Can it?
No, it can't ever be easy. Oh, look what I see. I see rope.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
There's somebody over there.
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius, unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here. Please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you.
Don't.
Your intentions
Don't
are
do it.
noble, and I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place.
Oh, yeah?
This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
Lady, I don't think I like your... Oh, this isn't good.
Please, just don't leave.
That we're flying. We're flying. That's... Oh. Now we're not flying. Alright, what's next? Probably a loading screen. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's done.
After we had left Ostin, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks.
Yes.
Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic.
Indeed. Perfect.
Is
You've
that
got
about
it.
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us. The war, we just wanted a second chance. That's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new
I don't
land.
think this is going to go well.
And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Well, yeah.
Yes, we could work for you. You know, we could scrub the deck, build potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know.
Well,
you're
that hat looks pretty dumb.
You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations.
This isn't
If there's one thing
gonna
I
go
hate
well
more
at
than
all.
cowards,
Not
it's people
good.
trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my
Only one
ship.
kind?
Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But
That was a little weird. Just kind of touched him and he stood up.
I can.
no,
Aw, man. That guy was my bro.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up.
Nope, still
Rise
sleeping.
and shine.
I swear I'm sleeping.
Tie him and his friend together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in
That
your
line
new life.
delivery. There's something weird about that feed him to the fish line. Something about the cadence of the way it's said is strange. But don't worry, this is not the end of our journey. It's the beginning. That'd be a terrible game if we died right at the beginning. Kind of looks like we're underwater. Somebody wants me to breathe.
Tell me,
I like breathing.
is time to the dead dreaming anyway?
So many people just talk, and
How
never
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm evil.
It's just there was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Well, that wasn't weird at all. Happens to me all the time. Oh, we're awake. What? Where am I? Leave this world by meditating. Alright guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. We will pick this up next episode. I hope you guys are getting into this and that you'll enjoy it. I really hope you do. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave those as well. And as always, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, check us next time. We'll pick this back up and keep going. Thanks for stopping by.